Hello everybody, I'm Brian from Orchids by Brian, and I am going to show you what's in bloom in April 2024. I have quite a few beautiful blooms, and we're going to start here in the grow tent. First off, right here is my stunning Phragmipedium Wanaki Sunset. This is a Besseyi hybrid from Ecuagenera, and the flowers are super cute and small, and it is a really reliable bloomer for me. There's the name. It grows intermediate. Intermediate warm is what my grow tent is, so I've had pretty good luck with intermediate growers so far, and I love this Phragmipedium. It is growing like crazy. It has so many new growths. You can see the new growth back there. And it's a pretty consistent bloomer. This will be flower number 2, and it does have a third flower on the way. So super cool Phragmipedium if you're looking to add a small compact grower to your collection. Right here is my Paphiopedilum limianum. It has 2 flowers blooming for me right now, and it is such a cute Paphiopedilum. I love what I call the little clown nose lip. Look at that lip. It's so cute. It has these little speckles, fine purple speckling on a very cute, almost rubber looking lip. And yeah, I love these flowers. Here is the name for those folks who are interested in picking this guy up, and I got it at Path Paradise, based out in California. I got this at the National Capital Orchid Society PAF Forum. It happened in January. I have this exciting bloom, first time bloomer for my channel, second time bloomer in my collection. This is Masdevalia Angel Wing. I'm sorry, not Masdevalia Angel Wing. Masdevalia Angel Heart Ellen. And super pretty Masdevalia flowers. They have these really vibrant, almost highlighter pink flowers with orange. And that's about as wide as the flowers open. And they are super pretty. I love this Masdevalia. And it has another third spike coming up with a third flower. But that's what that Masdevalia looks like. Now I have this Masdevalia blooming for me as well. This is a frequent bloomer, as you've seen on my channel many times before. This is Masdevalia Copperwing. This time though, it has 3 stunning orange flowers. You can see this guy is just about to open, but really cool Masdevalia. It grows warm, intermediate warm, Zaviciana decumana cross, 2 species, and super reliable bloomer. And look at that flower, look at the speckles. Oh my gosh, I love it. Almost triangular flowers, and it seems like every time it gets a little too warm in the grow tent, it just sends out spikes. So really cool, beautiful Masdevalia. And now last, I want to bring you over here. Unfortunately, it's almost done, but worth a showing is my golden boy. You can see the flower here. Like I said, he's just about done, but super cute mini Cattleya. I have 2 of these actually, and here is the name. RLC Shanzi Golden Orange Golden Boy. And now this is another Phragmipedium Les Vernis, or Les Verines. It's in spike. No sign of a bloom yet, but it's a Cavacii cross, so excited to see that Phragmipedium bloom out for me soon. I did almost miss this guy, and I want to highlight him because it is also a first time bloom for me. However, I need to figure out how best to show the flower because it's so small. If you can see there, that is one of the flowers on this Pleurothallis dodsonii. And you can see a more fresh flower right there. They're really hard to capture because they're so small, but super cute Pleurothallis. I purchased from Andy's Orchids, my most recent trip to Andy's, and it's a really, really cool plant. So excited to highlight that flower on the channel. Again, kind of hard to show, but worth the visual. Unfortunately, that's all I have blooming here in the, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but that is all I have blooming here in my grow tent. But I have lots of new plants that I recently added to my collection, and many of them are growing really, really well. So I'm excited to show some of the blooms. I have some spikes. My Aurelia Ordata up here, as you can see, has a spike. So I'm excited to show that. What else has some spikes for me? I think my Path Carolyn Butcher may have a spike coming. Not 100% sure on that one, but time will tell. And then I think my Restrepia royai also may have a spike coming. But I did add quite a few new plants to the collection that I'm really excited to highlight the flowers very soon. But for now, that is all that I have in bloom in the grow tent. So with that, I'm going to transition over to my other shelf to show you some of my new Cattleya blooms. All right, let's check it out. So now we're going to transition over here to my other grow shelf here in my room. And we have quite a few beautiful little plants blooming. I wanted to start with these, which are my two newest plants that I just added to my collection. This beautiful red Cattleya is SLC Raja's Ruby, Trimwood AMAOS, and it was something I picked up from my pals at Waldor Orchids. Beautiful compact Cattleya, and definitely a collector's piece. I'm excited to add it to my collection. Look at those flowers, though. Super dark red with a red lip. And you know I love my small Cattleyas, and this guy is gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to grow it up to a bigger specimen. Now this guy here is one I'm extremely excited about. It's my first white Cattleya. This is Cattleya Trident, and this was a gift from my friends at Waldor Orchids. So thank you so much, Waldor, for this beautiful, beautiful Cattleya. What a stunning plant this is. And I will say I've had it for one day. I woke up this morning and my room smells incredible. Super floral fragrance that smells up my entire room. So if you're looking for a Cattleya that smells incredible, and you can smell that fragrance all day long, this may be a great option for you. But just love this flower. Look at the lip, super dark pink purple lip with yellow towards the throat, and just a pristine white flower. So excited to grow this guy up to be a bigger specimen and enjoy that gorgeous fragrance. So that is it for blooming on this shelf. This guy's on his way out, but you saw him last month. This is the Salaportii Hidden Treasure crossed with SLC Seagull's Apricot choice morsel, but no more flowers coming there. And the rest of the plants I have are in bud or in sheath. This is another Brassavola hybrid, LC Tiny Treasure Norido crossed with Brassia Perinii Reuben. So I'm excited to see that flower once it does open up. And then my Cattleya Little Hazel is in bud again, this time with 4 buds. Crazy. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see all these flowers open up for me. Fingers crossed they open up well, because that's going to be amazing to see 4 more buds. And this plant just blooms after blooms after bloom. So excited. I love those dark red little flowers, and I'm such a sucker for these miniature Cattleyas. And then, of course, lots of new growth on my Digbyana. I think it has 5 or 6 new growth, so praying that they come with flowers. And then, of course, you know, more growths on pretty much all of the plants on this shelf. So they seem to be happy. But the highlight of this, of course, is that Raja's Ruby and the Cattleya Trident. Now, down here, not much for blooming, but this guy's still in bloom. As you know, it's already been a month. I'm filming this towards the end of April. And my Why Not Red, this guy, is just never stops, man. It is blooming like crazy. So, really beautiful flower. If you want a long-lasting, compact-growing Cattleya, this one is beautiful. Had a hard time finding this specific cross. I picked it up from Waldor as well, and I'm in love with it. But beautiful, huge plant. Grows great for me. Excuse me. And then I have one more bud coming on my rust spot. And that one just kind of blooms as new growths emerge, and you know it's grown a lot in the last year, so really fantastic orchid flower. And then coming down here, not much for blooms. I have my Fritz Schomburg frag growing, and then in this cup here, I'm trying to root some neotropical blueberries, Sphyrospherum, and excited to see. Hopefully that blooms, or I should say that roots soon, because it's one of my favorite flowers and plants. Not an orchid, but still pretty cool. All right, so with that, let's go and check out my display shelf, as I have some more blooms to show there. Okay, and now I am here in my living room, and I have a couple of really cool new blooms. So let's start with one that has bloomed before. This is my Phalaenopsis Olivia. There's a better view. Solo Springtime. And that's a beautiful path. This year it has 2 flowers for me, as you can see. And it is just a really pretty flower, and I love the leaves. It has really stunning leaves, so makes for an easy plant to enjoy all year round. That's what I love about these paths. They are so pretty. Now, this is a first time bloom. Check out this Phalaenopsis. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I love this guy. He is fragrant. 3 blooms. And this is Phalaenopsis Zabina Palawan, species Phal. And I love the speckling, and look at that lip with the hairs. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. So wild. You know, I'm not a huge Phalaenopsis guy. I love all orchids. Let me start by saying that. But phals aren't my favorite, just because I think there's prettier plants with prettier leaves. But the flowers last a very long time, and plants like this I love. This would be so cool mounted. But maybe one day when I have a greenhouse. So really pretty species Phal that is in bloom for the first time. All right, put this guy here. So now here is another species Paphiopedilum. I think I said Paph for that Paph Olivia. Hopefully I did. Another species Paph, multifloral. This is Paphiopedilum Hinaldianum, and I'll show you the name here. Paph Hinaldianum, And it is one that I recently added to my collection at the SIPO show. So picked this guy up from Tenshin Gardens, based out in Taiwan. But check out the flowers on this. Oh my gosh, they are so cool. It's gonna have 3 flowers for me. The other bud is kind of peeking over this guy here, but super excited to add this to my collection. I've been eyeing one on eBay for so long, and when I saw it available at SIPO's, I was like, oh yeah, it's gotta come home with me. So such a cool flower with the spots, and then these like very delicate purple tips of each petal, and the hood, which hopefully you can appreciate here, is really pretty. So all in all, super nice Paphia petalum. Now here is another first bloom Paph. This is not a species. This is Paphiopedilum mamoria valrig, and it is peloric, which means 2 of the petals mimic the lip, as you can see. I think this is one of the prettiest flowers I have seen on a Paph. I think they're so delicate and detailed. They have speckling on the flower. You can kind of see it there. And I love the peloric flowers. They are just so pretty. This guy, I have to say, has been a little bit tougher to bloom. Some buds dry up on me, but it does have 3 spikes. So I'm excited that it did bloom for me. My mom has one and it didn't have that much success. So might be a little bit more challenging than some phals. One thing that I think is super special are these almost matte leaves. Really different for Phalaenopsis. I know it's kind of hard to show on camera. I guess that's a pretty good view, but the leaves are super cool. I love this Phalaenopsis. And I picked this guy up around the holidays from Waldor Orchids in New Jersey. One of the best places that I have ever visited for Phalaenopsis. So if you live on the East Coast or want to order online, definitely recommend visiting or shopping with Waldor. So put this guy here. So that's my top display shelf. I don't really have anything else blooming. A couple of flowers here, they're on their way out. This is that Phalaenopsis that has bloomed for me for months. Young Home Lucky Star. And then this is another Young Home, and it's almost done. This is this is Hark Gentleman for Life. Not a Young Home, my bad. So that's gonna do it for my What's in Bloom for the month of April. I hope you all enjoyed some of these new and unique flowers that I have blooming in the collection this month. With that, stay tuned for some brand new nursery tours coming up in May. I'm very excited to share that I will be returning to beautiful sunny Florida. So stay tuned to see what nurseries I visit and highlight on the channel. But with that, my name is Brian from Orchids by Brian. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.